So thank you guys for taking a few minutes and hopping on. We're going to share something that's actually pretty fun and exciting. My name is Dana, and I have invited several people as well to hear what this is. So if someone has invited you to hop on here, they're excited about what BioReigns is doing, and they want you to be one of the first to hear about it. I was introduced to BioReigns about 3 weeks ago. My girlfriend reached out to me on Facebook after I made a post about my mom having cancer, and she said, "Hey, Dana, I have a friend who owns a biotech, and they create cocktails to customize to your mom's blood panel that maybe could help her fight that cancer." And it grabbed my attention, where I was like, yes, I would love to meet him and hear if he could do anything to help my mom. So through that conversation, the technology that this company has that really was, I would say it's a technology that no one has. They have the ability to turn any ingredient into 100% bioavailable in a water form. And then I realized the biotech's been around for 10 years, but in September, they put it into market for the consumers to be able to get their hands on. Like you and I don't have to go to the doctor to get this or somebody to get a prescription to get it on the biotech side. This is something that I can get as a consumer. And so it wowed me. And just to think of all the things people take in the supplementation world, but we don't have the bioavailability, and a lot of people don't even get the absorption. And so I've asked Van if she would kind of go through and share the current product line. We have dipped our toe up into Canada. So Canada also is ground floor in being able to bring this to market up there. And the future of the product development, kind of what is coming in the product line, and then kind of where the company is going, just maybe a little future projection. So Van, I'm going to pass it off to you and let you take it away. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks, Dana. Welcome, everyone. It's good to see your face. Rebecca, looks like you're on a trail. I want to be brief with this because I just want to share with you guys, kind of piggyback off of what Dana was talking about, is the biotech company that we're directly partnered with. They've been around for over 10 years, and they've been formulating products at a medical grade level. But about 7 years ago, they actually discovered a unique technology, like how Dana had mentioned, where they're literally turning the everyday average ingredients that you find on the health food store shelves online into water to make it completely available to the body. And that was actually discovered during a time where our chemist was dealing with the fact that his father was battling a terminal illness. And he just wanted to formulate products for his dad to help with some of the side effects of what he was going through. And he wanted to figure out how to give a better quality of life to his father. And so he then discovered this technology, like we had mentioned. He turned curcumin into a water dissolvable complex, and he started injecting his father because he needed it to go straight to his organs. And in the act of doing that, he discovered CBD. And as we all know, CBD is an oil-based carrier where every single product on the market uses oil as a delivery system. And what Mike had figured out is that he said, if I could figure out how to turn curcumin into water, I could probably figure out how to turn CBD into water. And so he actually blended the two together, and it created a synergistic blend that when he started injecting his father, his dad, he actually lived for an additional almost 4 years. Before his father had passed away, he had told him pretty much on his deathbed, he said, when I pass, I don't want you to give up. And what he just meant by that is his father was so proud of his son, and he knew he was a brilliant chemist that was probably going to be able to help the world with what he discovered in that lab. And so that is the creation of our technology. We are not just a CBD company. What it comes down to is the future of this company is our goal is to disrupt all of the wellness industry with this technology and be able to take all the everyday average supplements, and I call them average because they're all great. But when you know that this delivery system exists in the market, you can rest assured that when we release products, that's going to have the highest level of a delivery system to allow our bodies to absorb this product instantly into the body and actually feel a positive impact based on what we're taking. And so what I want to do is just kind of go through some of our product line. And what I love about this company is that not only can we show you and tell you this is what our product does, but we can prove it to you as well through clinical trials the company had conducted. So over a 2-month window frame, they tested 20 different patients. They did a DAPA-funded EEG FDA-approved test. And what they did is they hired a third-party company called Excellence located here in Southern California, and they had them test 20 different patients by having them do their EEG brain scan. What that just indicates and proves is that not only do we have our product absorb into the bloodstream, but it goes as far as breaking past the blood-brain barrier and going into the brain and creating positive impact across every sector of the brain. And so what I want to do is, before I share with you guys our product line, I do want to show you the clinical proof. Now, we do have one of the 20 posted on our company's website, but what I figured, to make it more personalized, I had the fortunate opportunity back in December of 2019, where we actually hired Excellence to come back out to do some filming, because we wanted some content for our distributors to be able to share with the market as they go out and share our products. And so after the testing was done, they asked me to be a part of that, where I can actually measure my own brain. And so what I figured I'd do is not only just talk about it, but share with you my own results of what happened to my brain. So again, this was done back in December, so you can see the test date, and this is me, 34 years old, I'm a female, right? And so they ended up sticking the EEG machine onto my head, and they had me close my eyes for 2 minutes, and they actually recorded the amount of brain activity, the inflammation, the hypertension that was happening. And guys, what I realized is that in my testing, I am not healthy in the head, right? So there's obviously many different levels of wellness. Well, mental being, I clearly am not healthy, because the neurotherapist said that the average healthy individual scoring is supposed to be around 3. If you look at my Z-score, it is high. The highest score I have is 11.2, and the lowest I have is a 5. So if you look at every sector of my brain, if you were to take this testing to a neurologist, they will verify this is a legitimate test, right? And so these are all of my brain scores. Like I said, the lowest one I had was a 5, and all the red and orange and yellow just indicates inflammation, hypertension, hyperactivity brain waves happening in my head. And the incredible part about this whole thing is I actually felt a difference immediately when I took the product, and here's the reason why. Because they had me, same time, we did not stop the filming, we literally did not take the machine off my head. In that same window frame, they had me take our daily supplement, which is right here. So this is our CBD daily, the non-THC version. Within a matter of 5 minutes, I'll show you the comparison side by side. You literally watch every sector of my brain drop. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay, sorry. Let me move my head out of the way. Okay, so this is too big. Hold on, let me lessen it. Okay, so this is the before and this is the after. As you can see right here, the delta part of my brain was a 10.4, but 5 minutes after drinking the daily CBD, curcumin CBD, you see it go to 7.6. This part is my theta. The theta goes from an 8 to a 3.8. The next part is my alpha. It was 11.2 before. After is a 2.8. And I scrolled through these guys because I want you to see that every sector of my brain dropped. And then the crazy part about it is when they were doing the initial clinical trials, the neurologist was blown away because they said that pharmaceutical drugs don't even do this, because most pharmaceutical drugs, when you take it for one thing, it spikes another part. And so he's never seen anything that has lowered every area of the brain all at once. And you can see that on my own testing. And I do want to highlight my alpha 1 because I guess I was just so blown away by the scoring of it. So my alpha 1 started at 8.4. 5 minutes later, it drops to a negative 1.7. So that means that there was absolutely no brain activity happening in that moment. And so for me, they always make fun of me and they say I was brain dead during that time, but it's incredible. And like I said, I noticed a difference when I was taking the product and I closed my eyes to record it. I noticed that when my eyes were open, my eye socket was going crazy when I had no product in me. And then 5 minutes into consuming BioReigns, when I closed my eyes, I told the neurotherapist that I was so relaxed that my eye socket was starting to roll to the back of my head to go to sleep. And so I absolutely felt the difference, and you can clearly see it in the report that this part of the alpha 2 goes from 11.2 to 2.8. So that is nothing more than just proof that we truly do absorb into the bloodstream and we go into the brain and we cause positive impact. So imagine if the brain can do that and receive those results, imagine what the rest of our body is doing when we're consuming these products. So what I want to go ahead and do is just pull up and talk about 4 of the basic products. We do have more than that, but I do want to just cover the products that we help launch the company with. Let me just go ahead and go to the main website. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the first product. It's called our Bio Defense. This product just launched 2 weeks ago, and I will tell you guys, because of the track record of our previous products with our current consumers and our distributors, this product literally sold out within 90 minutes of launching. And all it is I call it a super immune booster. If you look up these ingredients on the NIH.gov, please go to government publications where they actually do clinical trials. I don't like reading blogs, again, because it's just an opinion. I like hard data. So if you go to NIH.gov, which is a government website that has done clinical trials on these ingredients, and look up what it does, it all surrounds immunity, health, and inflammation. So all of these products are designed to lower inflammation and boost immunity health. And so when you look at these vitamins, they are these supplements and these ingredients, I will tell you the government has already proven what these ingredients will do for the body. But come back to BioReigns, and why are you going to purchase through BioReigns? Because we are the only company that has the delivery system where we turn it into water for instant absorption to have a higher absorption rate and a higher effective level of the product, right? Because that's really all it comes down with health and wellness. We want to know the money that we're spending, is it going towards products that will be effective to our body so it doesn't go to waste? And so one thing I do want to highlight is our quercetin. Quercetin, on the NIH, they've actually only proven that quercetin can absorb 3 to 17% at the highest. But imagine, we just took quercetin and we turned it into water, and when you go to drink it, water goes where water is needed, and our body is made up of 65% of water or more. So obviously it's going to spread and absorb instantly into the blood. Now, the thing I do want to talk about the quercetin, just to share a testimonial, we did have someone in our office that had no idea what this product was. I spiked her water with the product, and she has breathing issues, and she actually depends on an inhaler. And she noticed that when she drank the product, 3 hours later, she realized she never picked up her inhaler, and she was blown away because she literally walks around the office with it because that's how dependent she is on it. And she asked me what was the product that I gave her, and I said, I'm not allowed to tell you because it hadn't launched yet. And I just said, just remember that when we announce something in the next couple days. And it ended up being the Bio Defense. It helped her breathing regulate, and she didn't feel the need or the desire to depend on it for that moment. Not to say it cured it, but just for that moment, she realized she didn't need it. And so she ended up purchasing the product right when it launched because she noticed the difference when she used it. The next product that I do want to talk about is our daily product. This is the product that I consumed in my brain testing. This, again, just has the pure CBD curcumin complex. This is designed to keep inflammation down in the body and feed our ECS system with the CBD. And I encourage you guys, look up what the ECS system is. It's actually what I call the governor to our body. It literally regulates all of the other systems in our body, like the respiratory system, the digestive system. ECS is designed to govern all of that and make sure it's functioning at its highest level so our bodies can do what it's designed to do, is naturally heal itself. And so with the daily, I encourage everyone, doesn't matter if you're sick, if you're healthy, everyone should have it, because let's just face the facts. Breathing in our polluted air causes inflammation in our body. And if we can keep inflammation down, the likelihood of us being able to battle any bacteria that comes in will give us a higher chance of fighting it off. And so our daily product, we have it in 2 separate forms. The first one with our black cap is our non-THC version. There are 3 different milligrams on it. The first one is 600, second one is 1200, and the last one is 3600 milligrams. Obviously, depending on what your preference is and your cost, your budget, will determine which one you'll buy. I always start off with the extra strength because it's easy to dose down and up with that, and you'll be able to feel something pretty immediate after taking the product. And then, of course, the full spectrum line, it's really simple. Based on certain people's beliefs and their work, they didn't want to have the THC in the product. So we separated the two so that you have the choice. So this product comes with two different dosages. We have the 600 and the 1200. The white cap indicates the 0.03% legal limit of THC that you can have in a product. And if you decide to do it, again, same formula, only difference is the THC. Whether you believe in it or not, you have an option to pick. And then the next product that I do want to talk about is our Limitless. Limitless, guys, I will tell you, is our #1 seller. It's right here. It's all over the office. I'm currently sitting at the corporate office right now. It's only Brian here, our CEO. But Limitless is probably our most favorite. And I actually do want to quickly just kind of bring Dana up to share testimonials of people's experiences using the Limitless product.
Yes. So I'm going to ask Anne Marie to unmute and share her experience with the Limitless.
Well, I have been using this product for about 6 days, and prior to using this product, I have tried numerous products for my focus, my concentration. I have a crazy brain. I think I'm probably in your same situation, Van. If I had my brain scans read, I'd probably read the same as you. But what this really has done for me, and I'm grateful for it, is it has enabled me to really focus and concentrate on getting my work done. I can stand and make salsa and chop all my tomatoes and onions and cilantro and not do 10 other things while I'm doing that. I have been trying other supplements, like I have mentioned, for many, many years. And actually one of my auto deliveries came, and I'm actually going to send it back because my husband and I have been on this product here for over a year. And although I did notice a tiny bit of relief, it's nothing compared to what I am finding with the Limitless. This is my new best friend. I absolutely am grateful for it.
That is super encouraging. I can just share really fast that I started taking it about 3 weeks ago. Well, I guess it was on the 11th, March 11th. I stopped taking any other supplementation, and since March 11th, I've lost right about 12 pounds. Wasn't trying to lose weight. My background as a personal trainer, I know how to lose weight, but I've been plateaued for 2 years with wanting to lose around 20 pounds. And then also noticed incredible energy, focus, mental clarity. I wake up early and I'm ready to go. I don't want to hit the snooze or stay in bed. I love feeling the energy, but more than that, I think seeing other people have the results same day has been super impressive. To be able to feel your supplementation is exciting, and then to have that extra energy. I don't crave sugar. That's huge because I'm a sugar addict, and I haven't craved sugar. And it has a natural appetite suppressant in it. So in addition to getting your brain on fire, it helps you get everything else in check too. So that's my experience with it. And I ran out and I had a heart attack and was kind of nervous, and I was going to run to a friend's house who lives like 45 minutes away just to borrow some of hers, and my shipment came. I've never panicked about not having a product.
And I will tell you, Dana's not the only person. We've had so many people tell us that they can't go without their Limitless. I have people that hide pills from their significant others to make sure that they rest assured that they have their pills, but they don't care that their significant other is not going to have it. So I've heard so many stories in the 5 months that I've been with this company, and it's been hilarious. It's been heartwarming. It's been touching, and everything in between. Just because of the effectiveness of our product. And I do want to point out that every single product in our product line literally has been specifically designed for that reason. So our Limitless, to give you a quick background of what it does, it has brain food in there. It's called a BDNF peptide. It's designed to feed our brain receptors, and it helps with mental clarity, focus, energy level. I will tell you guys, my energy has dramatically improved because of the Limitless. I do 1 pill every morning because that's all my body can handle. And I found myself not napping throughout the day because I do struggle with my energy. And I've noticed that my mom brain is gone, and I'm more focused on the task at hand. Also, like Dana had mentioned, it does have weight management in there. And we've heard many stories in our team where they weren't trying to lose weight, but they did lose weight in the process because it does suppress the appetite. And when you're eating less and you're taking in less calories, naturally your body will shed some extra pounds. The last product I do want to talk about is our sleep product. And this product, again, was specifically designed for intentions that sleep is obviously a huge part of wellness. The reason for that is because your body and your mind isn't healing unless it's sleeping. But here's the catcher. It has to be in what they call the REM state of sleep, which is no different than deep sleep. If your body isn't in deep sleep, the mind cannot rebuild and the body cannot heal and process through this time. And so what they did was they created this sleep product to allow all the electrical brain activity happening at night to calm down so that your body can go into what they call that REM state of sleep. And like I said, every single product was specifically designed to work at its highest optimal level so that you're not just spending money on countless empty promises of supplements that really don't do what we call the wow factor. Every single product that we have, it gives you that wow factor because when Mike, our chemist, formulated it, it was specifically formulated for an impact. And so with our sleep product, again, it has a sleep inducing peptide with our CBD that allows you to go into the deep sleep so that the mind and the body can heal itself. And what I mean by that is, for myself, what I've noticed is normally I need 8 or 9 hours of sleep, but because my body goes into the deep state of sleep, 4 hours happens to be enough. And like Dana said, is I'm energized. When I wake up, I don't push the snooze button and go back to sleep. I literally wake up and I just stay awake and I don't feel tired. I don't feel groggy. I actually feel really refreshed. So those are the current products that are our flagship product in our product line. And I will tell you guys, with expansion wise, just remember, BioReigns, we are not CBD. We are our technology, that the everyday average ingredient that you're already thinking of that can our company do? The answer is yes. Will we do them all? Not necessarily, because what we turn into water has to be healthy for the brain. And so not everything's right for the brain. So they said that as long as it makes sense, they will continue to expand their product line in the health and wellness space. Some of the current products that they're working on is collagen, CoQ10, a multivitamin, vitamin D, resveratrol. They have so many different products they've already turned into water. And because we're directly partnered with the biotech company, we have 10 years of scientific backing already done. They literally just need to take what they've done at the medical grade level and water it down to the consumer side. And what I mean by that, obviously, it's a different formulation, same ingredients, same quality, just watered down version as a consumer. And that's what we have backing our whole entire company. And those are our product lines. And I will tell you, the countless amount of testimonials we're receiving on a daily basis of people loving our product, just like Dana has shared, really shows that the hero of our company aren't the salespeople. Hate to say it, because right, I used to have to be the best salesperson to get a company going. At the end of the day, I love the fact that we hand you a product and you try it, you're going to feel something. And whether it's a matter of minutes or days, you're going to feel it because we have clinical proof to show it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to free up the line for a second. Does anybody have any questions pertaining to our product that you need an answer or you'd like to ask? No? Everyone seems good? Awesome. Well, here's my encouragement. Get back with the person that invited you on the line. If you're ready to get started as a consumer, rest assured that you have nothing to lose because we have a 60-day money-back guarantee on our product. If you end up using it and for whatever reason you're not satisfied, send the bottle back. Whether it's half empty or completely empty, the company will not ask any questions and they'll give you back your money 100%. Because that's how much confidence they have that they know you'll love our products when you're using them because you will feel a difference in your overall wellness. And so there is a 60-day money-back guarantee. And if you are someone that is looking to bring in some extra income, I would definitely encourage talk more with the person that invited you on the line. And if you're ready to get started as a rep, let's get you on board and help you build some extra income because here's the reality of what's happening in this world. We currently live in a very uncertain time I think they said that this is actually going to be worse than the Great Depression. Job security is not there because some businesses may not even make it through this current quarantine because sales are not coming through. I heard yesterday a distributor of ours, her husband's pension lost $70,000 in one day because of the stock market. And so she said, I have to build this business because her small business is closed and then her husband's pension is being depleted by the market. And so she needs to refuel the family's savings account for retirement. And so I know that whether it's to bring in some extra income or to replace what is being lost right now, everyone can benefit from some extra income coming into the household. I do know there's a question. How can biodefense help people with MS or lupus? What about stroke? Okay, we can't specifically say that it will help. The biggest thing is I would just encourage to try it because of the supplementation or the ingredients. What I would recommend is go on to the NIH and look up what each specific ingredient is doing for the body, and then just try it for yourself. Because again, those specific types of illnesses or ailments or diseases, we cannot say that any of these products will help it. The best bet is just try it for them and see what it does for them. For myself, I know I gave it to my dad. My dad was a stroke victim as well. So I'm giving it to my dad because one of the things that I noticed with my dad is he gets constant migraines. And so he's been living off of Advil and Tylenol for the last 20 years. I gave him the CBD, and he doesn't take Advil as much as he used to. So that's all I can say that it's done for my dad, because my dad was a stroke victim. Anyways, so I would, like I said, go on, look up the ingredients. But as I was mentioning, this is definitely the time. Like, we're all stuck at home. We're not doing anything. And I know a lot of people are going stir crazy. Why not share an incredible product that has a huge meaning behind it, that the chemist just really wanted people to experience his product and help people have a better quality of life that he was trying to do for his father. But on top of that, bring in some extra income for your family, whether it's to help buy some groceries, because I know groceries is a necessity right now. And most people, when they're not working, they're not going to have the money to pay for it. Or to pay some bills, because even though we are not working, I wish the world would just freeze everything, but we still got to pay bills every month. Again, whether it's to add to savings or just basic necessity, it's a great time to start a business. And we do have some awesome promotions that are ending at the end of this month that will help you get started in this business at a very affordable cost. If you're interested, get back with that person and they can fill in the details for you. So if no one else has any questions, what I'll go ahead and do is hand it back to Dana. And I appreciate all of your guys' time.
Thank you so much, Van. And thank you guys for hopping on and taking a listen. I know it was a lot of information condensed in a short amount of time, but definitely get back with the person. And then we can also do a call after this and go into greater detail and answer your questions that you have for you. So you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Take care.